Galactic Free Press Daily Update 6/29/12. Bringing humanity home, energy and event update. The final codes have been released. The green light has been given. Greetings, love beings. Yesterday we announced a message from our craft which we received very clearly of a 24-hour notice. What this 24-hour notice means is that we have been put on alert for upcoming events to soon manifest. We have been advised as to be ready in a moment's notice to take our places. Everyone is now to move into their roles for this facet of the divine plan. From Cobra's last update, Operation Omega Phoenix, the infiltration of the positive military group has been completely removed. The positive military is now ready for action. Also, the resistant movement and the Pleiadians are ready to back them up with their support. End of quote. Mike Quincy and Salusa. The hot topic that occupies most of you is the commencement of the arrest, so that you are in no doubt that the final days of the cabal have arrived. Needless to say, it will cause a sensation across the world, and the media will have to respond. They will be inundated with calls asking for an explanation, and eventually, even those that are conservative will be forced to give the true reasons for what is happening. There will be official announcements in the U.S. and careful steps taken to ensure that people have the correct understanding of why the arrests are taking place. Doubt will exist until it becomes clear that the actions are in the interest of all people by providing a scenario whereby they can be released from the hold of the Dark Ones. End of quote. Our entire team, who are placed across the planet, received the same telepathic message of a 24-hour notice in the same moments we did here in the United States. This was a shared feeling of love and gratitude, which has now triggered the final codes to be released. As your transitionary team, these final codes will be shared in these updates to everyone on the planet. If you can hear these, this means you are awake and are participating in your role in the divine plan. If you cannot yet hear these, this means you are still in the programming. The entire population on this planet has a contract with love to release the programming, and remember, they are love. We grounded these final codes as directed by our craft through a surprise internet love party. Through what has just occurred, synchronistic events will now begin manifesting at a quicker rate. All of our events will unfold through synchronistic events. This means they are real, and this is how the oneness energy functions. We can say the ball is now rolling, and the green light has now been given. From Micah the Guardian, please stand by. Last night, as I received one of my Pleiadian downloads, and I know it sounds preposterous, but it's true, I was shown that the green light event is underway now, and will continue through the weekend and on to July 4th to a real Independence Day. Today, if you will look closely, the military is moving on our behalf to remove the cabal. Our brothers from above are standing by to ensure all goes well. The positive energy around this event will rise to a heightened level as we come together, and we will see the proofs we have desired as all this manifests into our reality. I was assured that all of this is happening now in a stealthy manner and will succeed. The people of Earth will be free shortly. What I was shown was all very positive and very effective, so please stand by. End of quote. Sheldon Idle in his latest webinar shared very confidently the powers which are to be removed any day now and possibly could take a couple of weeks. What this means is any moment now, up to the next weeks or so, we are ready to take our places. We have been put on alert, and so we will be reporting all events as they unfold. Some of the allies are having experiences concerning the last of our cabal. The cabal are sharing with us they will not give up. The truth is, they have already received their removal papers effective immediately. Their removal is inevitable, as our craft and crew have received the go-ahead. More from Mike Quincy and Salusa. The first real action now enables the next part of our plans to go forward, unimpeded by interference intended to delay progress. There will be a pressing need to set up a provisional government of representatives that have proved they are trustworthy and honest. ones who have already been primed of their responsibilities to you, the people. So at last, our promises to you can be shown to be genuine, and your rights will be restored. First things first, and when we are satisfied that no further dangers exist, we can go forging ahead with other aspects of our plan. You do not need to rub your eyes as what you see and hear about is really happening, and is the Lightworkers taking charge of your destiny. Even those of you who live outside the United States are a part of the plans, and the cleansing will spread across the planet. In the distance, there's, of course, the long-awaited contact with you through disclosure. With everything that is taking place, those personnel under oath of secrecy will be released from that responsibility and free to tell you of their own experiences that support our existence. You know quite a lot already, but when it is made public, it will reach those who have not normally followed such matters, or in some cases are in a state of disbelief. There is clearly much work to be done to convince people we are not just your friend, but we are your family. However, we believe that our presence will soon be seen for what it is, and we will be welcome to land on your precious earth. We do, of course, need that contact to establish working groups to be a part of the cleansing forces. All will happen in good time, but it will speed along once we get started, as there is much to do in just a few months. We sense that the excitement is growing at the thought of your liberation from the controlling powers, and your lives being lifted up into the light. The end times for this cycle were planned many eons ago, and in spite of any thoughts to the contrary, when you needed help, it arrived. Our efforts and that of the spiritual hierarchy have guided you to this point in time, and now you are about to seize the wonderful opportunity to ascend. End of quote. Everyone on the planet who has a beating heart is about to experience their dreams in waking reality, where love is everywhere present, where life is always a living moment of joy, where laughing is a constant experience. Humanity has truly been living upside down, and now the energy of love and life is arriving, turning everyone right side up. This is the event and the surprise. Decreed by heaven, the final codes have been released. The green light has been given. The joy of love's reality is to be made manifest on planet Earth Equal Heart. This is the divine plan manifesting now on planet Earth Equal Heart. Thank you for spreading these messages to others and keeping your hearts open and staying tuned in. And transmission in all love is unconditionally. We are so in love with humanity. Love the Galactic Free Press staff, humanity's Earth allies, the company of heaven, and the First Contact Ground Crew team.